Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Laura Lee Cat's Pajamas eyeshadow palette. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. I purchased this palette on LauraLeeLosAngeles.com for $20. Can't find it anywhere on their website. You guys are DMing me, letting me know that you guys are finding it at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. My TJ Maxx and Marshalls, they don't have any good makeup. Super surprised that this palette is there. I'm not sure if this palette is being discontinued, but I can't find it anywhere on the website. I even tried to Google it and I still can't find it. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Laura Lee Los Angeles. It has these flower petals all over the packaging. Super cute in my opinion. When you flip it over on the back, it has her social media. So let's go ahead and open this up. Here's what the actual eyeshadow palette looks like. It is so pretty. I like that the glitter is glossy, like you can't feel any of the glitter specks. And then here's what the back looks like. It has her social media handles. Go ahead and open this up. Okay, so the inside does have the floral going on, like how it does have on the outer packaging. It does have this plastic film to protect the shadows. Here's what all 10 shades look like. It also comes with a mirror. The first shade in the palette is called Okie Dokie. Very soft in the pan. Here's what that shade looks like. Okie Dokie is described as an off-white matte shade. It's very pigmented. The next shade is called Scatterbrain. Very pretty. Scatterbrain is described as a pale gold shimmer. The next shade is called Bomb Diggity. Bomb Diggity is described as a caramel matte shade. Next shade is called Cray Cray. Cray Cray is described as a deep burnt orange. It's a matte shadow. Last shade in the first row is called Redonkulous. Redonkulous is described as a copper shimmer shadow. The first shade in the second row is called Quirky. Quirky is described as a deep purple shimmer. Ooh, that's so pigmented. The next shade is called Cookie. Cookie is described as a purple matte. The next shade is called In One Ear. In One Ear is described as a burgundy shimmer. These shimmer shades are very pigmented. The second to last shade is called Out the Other. Out the Other is described as a plum shimmer. The last shade in the palette is called Oddball. Oddball is described as a black shimmer. Here's what all 10 shadows look like swatched on the back of my hand. Now we're going to create a look using this palette. Taking a fluffy crease brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Bomb Diggity, applying this all over our crease. This shade kind of matches my skin tone. It's pulling a little bit gray. It's a little bit ashy too. I'm going to do the same thing for the other eye. It's pulling a little bit too gray and ashy. I'm definitely not liking that shade. Using that same brush, we're going to dip into the shade in Cray Cray, applying it right underneath the first shadow. I really do like that burnt orange shade. The first shade that we applied, it's turning darker. I'm not sure what's going on with that shadow. Let's do the same thing for the other eye. Again, we're doing windshield wiper motions, going back and forth till we blend out the shadow. The shadows look okay blended out. I'm not completely obsessed with it. Taking my finger, we're going to apply the shade In One Ear. Applying this shadow to the center of the lid. Ooh, that's a very pretty shimmer. Doing the same thing for the other eye. Wow, that shimmer shadow is so beautiful. It does have a little bit of fallout. Taking a small flat brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Redonkulous. Applying this shadow in my inner corner and connecting it to the shimmer shadow in one ear. Doing the same thing for the other eye. Here's what we're currently looking like. Liking the shimmer shadows so far. They're really pigmented and easy to blend out. Using that same brush, we're going to dip into the shade in Scatterbrain, adding a little bit to my inner corner for a little bit of brightness. It gives it that pop of color. Taking a clean fluffy brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Cookie, pushing the shadow in my outer V, blending it out a little bit. That way there's no harsh lines. Doing a little bit of circular motion. I'm going to apply mascara and a lip and I'll be right back. For mascara, I use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. For lips, I applied the Laura Lee Los Angeles in the shade Jaybird. Here's what everything looks like. My final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette is that I love the formula. It's very soft, very buttery, easily to blend out. The only thing that I did not like was the shade in Bomb Diggity. It was this caramel matte shadow. It blended out very ashy. I didn't like how it looked on the eyes. When I swatched it on the back of my hand, you can barely see it. So I'm gonna try to build it up again so you guys can kind of see it. I don't know why when I blended it out using my eyeshadow brush, it just looked very ashy. The mirror, in my opinion, is good quality, but I don't know why she chose this flower imprint to cover up half of the mirror. She should have just left the mirror as is instead of applying the floral print up where the mirror was. I will continue to use this eyeshadow palette and I will leave below in the description box how these other shadows do perform. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.